What's going on, people, and welcome to Man About Football. My name is Bass, and joining me is Kamal. How are you, bro? You happy?
Good. Happy about which result? Which result? Us beating Villarreal when it didn't matter, or us losing to Aston Villa?
Let's talk about the last three games, including your Carabao Cup.
Let's talk about the last three games. And you want brutal honesty?
Go for it.
You want brutal honesty. So, we've lost the last 3 out of 4 games.
Yeah.
Right? We've lost... No, actually, you know what? 1, 2, 3. So, we've lost the past... Out of the past 5 games, we've lost the past 4. So, past 5 in all competitions, we've lost 4 games. Right?
Oh, yeah, including young boys.
Yes, including young boys.
Yeah.
Right? So, we've lost a game in the Champions League. We knocked out a Carabao, which, again, doesn't matter.
Literally, no, it does. It does matter.
No, it doesn't.
Yes,
you might as well call it the
Manchester
City.
Sorry, 1 second. Sorry, 1 second.
Damn.
Hello?
Yes, my friend. Tony?
Tony, yes.
Yeah, I'm calling from Hungry North Indian Restaurant. You order 2 pack mutton dum biryani, yes?
Yes.
We are just take 30 minutes for biryani.
No problem.
But your courier should be on the way.
Brother, it's fine. I'm happy. It's okay.
You're happy?
Yeah, I'll wait. It's fine.
Yeah, but if your courier here, then okay, that's fine.
That's not my problem.
I will let him know.
Okay.
Take time.
Okay, no problem.
If he cancel, then another driver pick up the...
Tell him to go for a coffee or something.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. Okay, bye. The fuck? Anyways, sorry about that. It's my food on the way. Anyways, let's continue on.
All right. So,
I gave a fake name. Did you realize I gave a fake name?
Yeah.
It could be Tony.
Tony. And I was like, I thought he was Tony. And I was like,
I'll put my name as Tony Soprano. But anyways.
Okay, so we'll go back to it. The past 5 games, we've lost the past 4. So we've lost 4 out of 5 games, right?
Yeah.
Where the win, so the one we did win was against West Ham.
Yeah, bro. And
West
you
Ham
could have lost that game as well.
And
drawn that game.
Right. So, and I said it last week that I will back Ole, but it's slowly showing me that he's unfortunately his tactics are wrong. His tactics are wrong. His game day management is wrong. His lineup formations, picking are wrong. He's just, he hopes for moments in games to save us.
Yes.
Right? Oh, cool. When, as long as you have Ronaldo in the game, you'll get a chance. Ronaldo was like, thank God, but he was literally quiet for 94 minutes before he scored.
Yeah.
Literally his worst game in a United shirt since his return yet.
Which is
understandable. I understand he can't be the best every game.
Yeah.
But we can't throw all our eggs in one basket and hope that, one person's going to save us.
Yeah, that's what I've been realizing too. I've been realizing with Ole, he
hopes for moments.
Right? I'm not going to say hopes for moments. It's more like he just throws his team out there and just hopes for the best.
Yeah.
He's hoping for his team to just...
Someone called us Moments FC, and to be honest, I kind of agree with them.
I can't argue with that. That's probably true.
Alex, Bruno to Alex, smash and volley. Cool, what a moment. Done,
that's what
bang.
it is.
Ronaldo, 95th minute. That's it. That's all we had. No proper chances, nothing.
That's what I was going to say. That's what it is that Ole hopes for individual brilliance,
Exactly.
either from Bruno or from Ronaldo or
which is so
from Pogba,
and especially with our next 10 fixtures, not even our
I've
next
seen
10
your
fixtures.
next 5 fixtures. They're bad. Well,
Our next 5 fixtures in the league alone: Everton, Leicester, Liverpool,
Yep.
Tottenham, City.
Yeah, man. That's the next 5. Yeah.
Right? Our next 8 add Watford, Chelsea, and Arsenal to that.
And Arsenal aren't a walk in the park either.
They're not, especially now. We'll get to them, but now that they have all their main players back,
yeah, man.
They're big underdogs.
All their new signings now gel together. The way they played against Tottenham, there's a real togetherness amongst I feel like this team, this young team.
But Arsenal are the team to do that, but then go to Brighton the next week and lose. Especially in the form that Brighton are playing and at the moment.
100%.
It's an even game now.
Yeah, 100%.
It's an even game.
Very even.
But again, I felt like that. And what's turned me is the treatment against Van der Beek. Right? We literally spent 40-something million on this gentleman. Okay, cool. He can literally play in a number 6 position, number 5 or number 6 position.
I think he's not strong enough for number 6, in my opinion. I think you brought him as a replacement for Pogba because Pogba's been just,
But not even that. All right, cool. We play literally, so we played the 4, the 2, the 3, the 1. Cool? Yeah? Right? We have McTominay and Fred playing in that position. And the fact that he was literally bringing on Matic and Fred while Van der Beek just sat on the bench.
Disrespectful.
Is literally killing the man's career. Is literally killing the man's career. And it's not out of his choice. He's literally, every time he's come on, or every time he's put on that United jersey, he's literally played his heart.
Yeah, I know. I've seen him.
He's literally played, and he's always been world class.
The way I see Van der Beek as the option is when second half and you want to go full attacking, you put Van der Beek on to try and create another chance.
But we shouldn't be hoping for second chance brilliance, second half brilliance. Yeah. That's why I always say I don't understand why Fred starts in front of him, because you can perfectly honestly play McTominay in that defensive role.
You can.
Yes, McTominay would like to venture forward more, but when you have the likes of Bruno, Pogba, Van der Beek in front of you, you won't need to. You literally won't need to. Your job will be only to sit back, and then once it's a clear counter or clear attacking, push up a little bit, right? So
I agree.
You're going to explain to me that Fred plays better with Bruno, Pogba, and Fred? That's a stupid 3.
Yeah.
Right? That's a stupid 3.
Fred in itself, right? I'm surprised Fred wasn't sold this year, to be honest.
Well, I don't know what he has against Ole because he keeps getting picked regardless, right?
Yeah, dude.
And slowly, because
I think he's got dirty pictures of him.
Probably, but we can't literally keep clinging on to these results. We can't clinging on to these results because after a point, we're just going to get pumped and battered because there's no plan B. Yeah. Literally, we're just going to be a laughing stock because there's no plan B. Right, we just prey on people's brilliance to win us games, whatnot. Right, and it's not going to help us, right? And I think if it keeps going like this, people are slowly starting to turn on Ole and his tactics. Cool.
Well, the next 5 or 5 to 8 games are going to be crucial as for Ole. This is
right,
Ole's job,
and we need to win. We need to win minimum 3 of those games.
It's funny too
about draws. We need to win.
It's funny too how when Ole's job is on the line, he seems to come up with the results. If you remember last season before Christmas.
It was the Everton game.
It was the Everton game.
Everton game that everyone's like, if he loses this game, he'll be he'll be he'll be on the ropes, and then we pumped them 3-1.
Yes, yeah, I remember that game.
We
I
pumped
remember
them
that.
3-1 where they were playing
Yeah.
mad dirty. And guess what? We're playing Everton this week.
This is the game to turn it around, maybe. Well, and
Yeah.
Everton's been in a bit of poor form this season as well. Well,
But it doesn't matter when
they
you
sit
play
sixth,
against
I
these
think,
top.
6 or 7.
Yeah, but we've always struggled against Everton. The only thing we have going for us at the moment is the fact that it is it at home or away? It's at home.
I think it's at Old Trafford.
It is at Old Trafford. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, you get what I mean. And the fact that we're losing to 1-0 Aston Villa, where we have the likes of Bruno, Pogba, Greenwood, Ronaldo, right back. Yes, cool. Big loss losing Harry Maguire and Luke Shaw, but thank God we've brought in Raphael Varane, where he makes that defense a little bit easier in a sense. Where last year we lost Maguire and then we lost our next 4 games because of sloppy defending.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Where now Varane will be put in with Lindelof, and it'll be thank God, because Bailey and Lindelof, mate, that's mid-table defending.
Relegation defending, more like it.
Right. Yes, Van der Beek. Yes, Shaw got injured, but we have a really good replacement.
Yeah,
Alex
Telles
is a very, very good left back. Where even if Luke Shaw does get injured, that's why. Yeah, right.
Okay,
and Diego Dalot.
Is it good?
Right back,
is it good enough to replace Wan-Bissaka?
No. See, that's why they were going to go for Kieran Trippier, but we're not spending 40 million for someone to be a backup right back.
Well, you spent 40 million. You spent 40 million on Van der Beek to be just the backup.
We didn't know. I didn't know he was going to be a backup. If he was going to be a backup, we wouldn't have spent that.
That's true. I'm gonna say again. I think he was brought in because just in case there was Pogba.
But not even that. Like playing in the defensive position, man.
He's not a defender though. He's not a defensive midfielder.
But why? Look who you're playing. Fred's not a midfielder.
Fred is a defensive midfielder though.
But he's shocking. He doesn't play like it. He's just literally trash.
He's just not good at it.
He's not good at it.
Honestly,
he's not good at it. And if we're trying to keep competing to be the top, competing in these massive competitions, we literally can't have McFred as our 2 defensives.
Yeah,
right.
As your pivot,
literally.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm thinking, right? And again, I am backing Ole. Just because we've had some shit form, you can't turn on him straight away. I understand that.
Yeah.
But you've also still got to be optimistic. You've got to think about it in a sense for the club. Right? Say these results don't keep coming. Come the next 8 games, we've literally lost the past 5 of the 8, 6 of the 8.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Even drawn 3, 1-2, lost 3.
Yeah.
Right. Not happy with that. Would not be happy with that, because this is a team that on paper should be fighting for the title.
100%.
Literally one of the strongest teams in the Premier League on paper, fighting for a title.
Yeah.
Right? My thing is, you sack Ole. This is optimistic. This is just the...
Well, when do you sack him? After these 8 games? After these
8 games? We'll see, because you've also got to think about it. We do have the Champions League. You get knocked. I'm not going into Europa with Ole. I will not take Ole into Europa, because this team should not be making Europa with the group that we are in. Young boys, Atlanta, Villarreal. You're going to tell me we came 3rd in that group?
Yeah.
No.
What was the group last year? Is had some Turkish team. I can't remember who they were. Because I remember Martin Skrtel, former Liverpool defender, was playing for this Turkish team.
Demba Ba as well.
Yeah, Demba Ba. So you just lost to them, I remember.
It was last year's one was RB Leipzig, PSG, and Istanbul Başakşehir, whatever their name is.
Dude, you guys should have qualified second.
What do you mean? We
to
needed
PSG.
literally there was 2 games left and we needed 1 point.
Yeah.
1 point.
Yeah.
Right? And you're telling me that we can't qualify top of the table against Young Boys, Atlanta, and Villarreal?
Well,
Seriously?
you've already lost one, and you were lucky to get the second win. In the second game, sorry.
Right? So I feel making not the last 16 in a Champions League is sacking worthy. Chelsea have done it for
It's
much
sack-worthy,
less.
yeah.
Chelsea have done it for much less, right?
I agree. They
teams have done
qualified.
it.
They
Literally-
qualified out of their group, and they beat Atletico Madrid, and they still sacked Lampard just
They
because he
still
was
sack Lampard,
just because he was 4th or 5th in the league.
right? So
That's true.
I go sack. Unfortunately, sack Ole. He'll still be a club legend.
Dude,
Honestly,
I remember
he'll
he
be-
would.
he'll-
Yeah, he
He'll
would.
be
He would.
more of a club legend now
Hmm.
than he would have been as a player, just because of everything he had done. Right?
Dude, he did. Well, it was. It was 99.
Yeah. Solskjaer's won it. Yes.
Solskjaer won the goal. Won the Champions League
The
with his
Champions
goal
League.
in the last
Yes.
second.
The last kick of the game.
There you
Sharon
go. That's
Solskjaer.
legendary. That's legendary
But
status.
I feel like he'd be appreciated more now after he's had his managerial career with United. Like, I don't feel like he would have burnt that bridge. I think he would have built it even stronger. Right? I'm still going to love him as a player, as the coach, but we've got to think about the team. I'm sick of this. Has literally been 5 years, almost 5 years without a title. That's the longest we've ever gone since Fergie. I think
But since-
even Fergie didn't even go that long.
So since Mourinho, no, Fergie did go. Fergie for the first 5 seasons, he didn't win anything.
Yeah, but then after that, he won everything. And then
That's
when he
true.
started winning titles, he never went 2 seasons without a title.
That's true. Yeah, I agree
Right?
with that. Yeah. That's very true.
So I say sack Ole.
And
Sack
who
Ole.
do you bring in? You got Kante,
Throw the book at Kante. Throw the
Kante.
book at Kante.
Zidane. Nah.
Conte, I don't think Zidane. I don't think Zidane because he's literally only been at Real Madrid. But
Yeah,
look at
but-
the team he had at Real Madrid.
It doesn't matter. He still won. What is it? 4 Champions Leagues.
Yeah, but coming into
How many? Okay,
it's a
how many
different
Champions
league.
Leagues has Conte won?
None. But still, how many Premier Leagues has Zidane won?
He hasn't even been in the Premier League.
Exactly. So, you know.
fair
But
enough.
what I'm saying is, so sack Conte because Conte will not go to a club where he knows he can't win. He
Yeah.
left Inter because obviously they weren't backing him. They weren't giving him the players he wanted to buy.
Yeah, and they lost a couple of players, like losing Lukaku. Like losing Lukaku would have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, he left before Lukaku went. He left before Lukaku.
Oh, did he? I think
Yeah.
because he knew Lukaku was going to leave.
Well, he knew that they weren't going to buy the players he wanted. So
That's
what's the
also
point
true
of
as
being?
well.
What's the point of being at a club? That's why Tuchel left
PSG.
Dortmund. No,
Dortmund. Yes.
That's why he went with Dortmund because they kept selling off all their good players.
Well, that's what they are. That's Dortmund is not.
But still, I don't want to be a coach of a club where I can't just build people just to let them go.
Well, that's the thing. In the Bundesliga, everyone feeds Bayern Munich.
Yes.
That's why we call it a farmers league,
Mm-hmm.
because they're all this, you know, they all just harvest their good talent for Bayern Munich.
So what I would do is, because I feel there's no way Fred is starting under Conte. No way.
Oh yeah, hell no.
No
That's-
way.
yeah.
McTominay, maybe? Yes. Fred, no way.
McTominay should start because I like his work rate. Doesn't
I like his
matter.
work rate too.
It doesn't matter. There are some games where he's a bit inconsistent, but
But
you can
still.
never deny his work rate. He always puts in 110%.
Exactly.
You know, he can't have that odd bad game. You know, have a mistake.
But it's bound to happen with any player. You can never always have every good
That's
game.
true. That's true.
Right.
And that work rate is what top managers look for. Like Klopp
Mhm.
relies.
Commitment. Commitment.
Exactly.
It's literally
Relies
just
on work
heart on
rate.
the badge. It shows that you are committed.
Yeah.
Right? So sack Ole, get Kante. Now, this is where it gets spicy. This is where it gets very, very spicy.
Tell me.
So, Kante has fallen out at Chelsea. Tuchel has dropped him to the bench for some reason. Not even Kante is starting, but not even for 45 minutes.
What about Mason Mount?
Mason Mount won't leave Chelsea. He won't leave Chelsea for United.
I think he'll be captain soon. If
Yeah,
Tuchel
right.
leaves. When Tuchel leaves.
He's a boyhood Chelsea player.
Is
You know
he?
what I mean? He started from the academy.
Yeah,
young kid. So he won't leave Chelsea for United. Right?
Oh, you
He
think
knows
Kante
better.
will leave to United?
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. Kante worked under Conte.
He did, yes.
He did.
He won the league
was
with
the
Conte.
one. He came when Conte went after him,
Yes, he did. Yeah.
right? And he signed him, right? He made Kante that beast, literally beast.
Dude, he was
right?
a beast beforehand.
But he fully evolved coming under Conte.
Conte. Yeah, fair enough. I'll give you that.
Right?
Mm.
Sign Kante. Sign Kante, replace him with Fred.
Yeah.
Right? Replace him with that player that we need in that defensive area. But
Yeah.
he's also
Could
with
you
Fred
imagine-
coming forward?
And this is what won France the World Cup. Pogba and Kante together.
Right? But not even that. You have Pogba. So you have Rafael Varane in your defense, Kante in your defensive mid, then Pogba in your creative midfield. You're going to tell me these cunts aren't going to gel? That's going to even convince Pogba to stay even more at United.
Dude, those three are World Cup winners.
Literally all with each other.
Yeah.
Right? And right, sign that, and then you'll have a killer, Champions League, Premier League contending team.
I agree.
Where McFred isn't going to help it. McCante will, not McFred.
And that's why I'm hoping that Ole stays at United forever.
That's not happening. But yeah, so,
Give him another contract.
No.
Let's move on. Enough talking about United. Move on. Let's move
Chelsea
on
City, our
Chelsea
game of the
City.
week.
Man City
Wow,
beating them
this-
1-0.
This
Dude.
game, Chelsea haven't had a shot on goal, especially midweek. They've lost to Juventus. So they've,
Not only a shot on goal, like there was not even a chance created.
there was
Like,
nothing. It
was
was
nothing.
literally just so boring.
We thought there'd be a
It was
battle between Diaz and Lukaku. There was nothing. It was
literally pocketed him for
just the whole
literally.
game.
And see, that's what I mean by Lukaku is still the same player that left United.
That's what I've been saying as well. You're the one who tell me, nah, it looks different.
told
He's
you.
looking different.
No, but that's what I told you. I was like, it's all good and fancy scoring against Norwich, blah, 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 this and that. But pocketed by Virgil van Dijk, pocketed by Diaz.
The last
When you
three
put-
games, the last 3 or 4 games now, he hasn't even scored a goal. He got pocketed by Bonucci, bro.
Bonucci.
Bonucci's 37 years old.
But
You
it
tell me
doesn't
you're gonna
matter.
get pocketed by Bonucci.
He is one of the very old school classic defenders. He will know how to pocket Pogba. Hakimi literally pocketed what's his name again? Grealish for 90 minutes.
Oh yeah, but that's
90
expected.
minutes.
But Hakimi is the best right back in the world. That's expected.
He's an absolute beast, bro. He's an absolute beast. But not even that. Laporte had him as well, pocketed. Laporte had Lukaku pocketed as well. Like it was, and the fact that they played a 3-5-2 as well was a very weird to me.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It was very weird to me. You had Christensen in your midfield, like in your main centre back. Why would you do that?
I don't know. And also, there's no creative midfield for Chelsea. They didn't play Mason Mount. I remember back when Lampard backed.
I think he's injured.
Is he injured? I don't think
Yes,
he's injured.
because he
I don't
wasn't
think
even
so.
on the team. He wasn't even the lineup. I think he's injured.
Because when you realize whenever Mason Mount
He didn't
plays
even
for
play
Chelsea,
against- He didn't even play against Juve either.
I don't think he's injured though. Can you please check?
I am checking now. 1 second.
Because what I realized is that when Chelsea plays with Mason Mount as a creative midfielder, a lot of things get created.
Obviously, yeah.
They get a lot of chances. Lukaku gets fed. Even Werner gets fed, but Werner is just shit at finishing his chances.
Yes.
And that's what I like. You cannot. I think you can't replace Mason Mount.
To Mount, he has a knock. He's been
He's
out
got a
for the
knock.
last 2 weeks.
Yeah, fair enough.
Kante has COVID-19.
Oh way! So that's why he hasn't been playing.
Well, he played against City.
That's true.
He played against City.
Let's talk about the North London derby.
Where Arsenal all of a sudden have found their form again.
3 wins on the bounce.
3 wins on the bounce. 2 of them should have been obviously guaranteed wins. This one just, bro, literally from the get-go, right? Literally
first
from the
half.
get-go.
I saw Tottenham fans leaving after the 42nd minute. After that third goal went in, I saw Tottenham fans leaving the stadium.
Harry Kane quiet again.
Harry Kane
doesn't look like he wants to be there. Okay, cool. He scored Conference League. He scored a hat-trick in the Conference League.
Yeah.
But brother, you don't brag about a hat-trick in a league that has been older than my son. My son's older than your fucking Conference League. Like, relax, bro. Yeah, calm down, mate. Calm down.
Look, it doesn't matter. It will still be good for his confidence.
It would, yes.
But I've never even heard of this team before that he scored against. So
yes, Aaron Ramsdale looking like he's going to be their number one. Aaron Ramsdale.
Now it makes sense why you spent 30 million on a keeper. He's going to be your number one.
But
he's going to be your number one.
He can be your number one, but you want to fight for a Premier League title, you want to fight for Europe. I'm not going to be bragging about a guy who's literally past 2 teams have been relegated.
Look, but the last 2 teams he's been a part of, he was the player of the season for them. He's been player of the season for Bournemouth the year they got relegated, and he was player of the season when Sheffield United. So it doesn't say anything about his quality as a goalkeeper, but this says a lot about how shit the teams were that he was a part of. Now with him as a goalkeeper with a better defense, hasn't been seen yet.
Now, see, Granit Xhaka is out for the next 3 months with the torn ligament.
So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I think it's both. Because on his day, Granit Xhaka, if he performs, kills it.
Yeah.
But when he doesn't perform, it's a red card.
It's a red card. Yeah,
literal 100%. Red card. Literal red card. Not like red flags, red card.
The red card.
Thomas Partey back. Cool. Maybe swap Lokonga in now with
that's what
Xhaka.
Naturally has to happen. Because Odegaard's been performing.
Now, let's talk about this defense of Arsenal's.
I think they were very well. They defended very well.
Now, this right back they've signed. Don't know who he is.
Tommy Yasu.
Absolute beast. Absolute
man.
Beast.
I told you when they first signed him that he.
Well, I didn't know who he was.
I told you when you're like, oh, we'll see. I'm like, bro, go on YouTube and see videos of him. There's videos of him pocketing Ronaldo.
But still, like, who is this guy? I never heard of him before. Signing for, thing. He's a beast. I'm not gonna lie. He's a beast.
Dude, he's a look. If he maintains this sort of form throughout the whole season, he could be player of the season. Signing on the season.
Yes. So I was gonna say, this Arsenal team, this defense they have, this young, hungry team, they keep fit and they keep these results coming. They're an underdog to sneak into the top 4.
Top 6.
They'll make Europe. They'll make
top 4.
They'll make
there is
top
no
6.
Way top 4.
I reckon fifth, they can make fifth.
They can make fifth. I'll
This
give
will
them
be
that.
my fifth team, right? I know I abuse Arsenal all the time, but I do give credit where credit is due. And this defense of Tomiyasu, Ben White, Gabriel Tierney, you keep fit. This is gonna be a very sneaky, very good team.
This is
Right?
European-worthy defense, especially
is.
with
It
Ramsdale
is.
as the goalkeeper. This is a European-worthy defense. And dude, and Ramsdale against Tottenham, dude,
But it's
did you see
Tottenham
that save?
who?
Did you see that save?
No,
At
I
the
didn't
end
watch
where
him.
it was
I
going
didn't
on
bother.
top, was going on top left-hand corner, and
Yeah, but
like
still.
Ramsdale just.
I'm not gonna judge him at the start of the season. It's literally his fifth game. Bert Lehner was like this. Bert Lehner
Last
was
four
like
games
this.
he's played against
No,
Norwich,
but
kept the clean sheet, Burnley clean sheet, West Brom clean sheet. Fourth game against Tottenham, he's only considered one goal in the last four games.
But you're talking about Arsenal keeping clean sheets against Norwich, Burnley, and who?
Bro, you know that Burnley beat them last season, yeah?
Yeah, but look at the way they were playing last season, bro. You can't tell me that this is the same Arsenal, right?
This is different.
You're
Arsenal,
telling me that Aaron Ramsdale was a beast now because he's kept a clean sheet against Norwich, Burnley, and who else was it? West Brom? West Brom. One team that got relegated last season, two of the teams that will probably get relegated this season, right? You're telling me that they've got clean sheets against teams they should be beating.
That's true.
That's
true.
beating.
But which
right?
last season they were not beating. Yeah, they weren't beating Burnley.
But look at the way they were last season, right? As much as I loved last season, and as much as I love them to go 10 in a row with no wins, as much I love it for the no, it was 10. It was 7 losses, 3 draws.
Oh god.
Right? As much as I would love that, and it'd be so good for the documentary they're making.
Oh yeah.
It won't happen again. It won't happen again. Right? It won't happen again. And I like Ramsdale, but I want to see him against a big team, against a Chelsea, a City.
Oh, we're not going to see him for
West
Chelsea
Ham.
for a long time because they played Chelsea 3 weeks ago and they got hammered 3-0, I think it was.
Yes, Chelsea. Liverpool. I want to see him play against Liverpool, where you have Mo Salah, Sadio Mane, Jota running at you.
Look,
right?
The next game against Brighton, I think it'll be a big test for him.
Yes, right. Because all right, cool, all fine and dandy, but this is the same Arsenal that will. When was it last? It was 2 seasons ago where we were doing it. They beat City, they beat Liverpool,
they beat Chelsea.
They beat Chelsea, they beat Liverpool, and then they went and lost to Brighton 1-0, Burnley 1-0.
Yeah.
Get what I mean?
Yeah.
It's all fine and dandy beating the big teams. When you go to the teams you should be beating and then lose, what's the point? What are you trying to show me?
That's true.
Where's the improvement there?
Well, there's been a major improvement this season where they actually
but improvements only as good as results. That's what I'm saying with United also. It falls under the same thing.
Yeah.
We've improved in all these areas, but where the results we expect now.
Yeah.
Right?
Very true, man. Very true. So what about Harry Kane? Do you think Harry Kane will eventually get his move?
I think he'll force. It's like the Jordan Sancho deal with us.
Yeah.
Right? Where we tried to get him last season and then they argued and then they didn't get a deal done. And then the next summer, he went straight away. We got him straight away.
But can you say you're Pep, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
With the form Harry Kane is right now, let's say he never recovers. Would you go and still buy Harry Kane?
See, Harry Kane is one of the best defenders ever in the Premier League.
Best strikers.
Best striker, sorry. So he will. I said defenders, didn't I? Yeah. So I was like, why is he correcting me, bro? Like, what? Harry Kane is one of the best strikers we've ever seen in the Premier League. He will find his form. Again, you got to realize that at the same time, we are 6 games in.
6 games in.
6 games. There's still another 32 to go, my bro.
Yeah.
Like 30 to go where...
Yeah, but let's just say Harry Kane he hits the ground running, but it's too late. Like in the last 10 games, he starts scoring. Let's just say he'll get 15 goals in the season.
But see, I don't think it's an Harry Kane thing. I think it's where he realizes he doesn't want to be at Tottenham. So why is he going to show? Why is he going to perform? What's he going to keep giving and giving and giving where he could have gone to a team where it would have excelled him, where Pep's not going to accept this kind of form at City. You get what I mean? Pep's not going to be like, okay, you've come here. You have to start scoring. You have to start playing the way I want you to play, or else not. Because Pep's not going to take mediocre.
Oh, hell no.
Right? Pep is literally the best coach in the world at the moment. Right? Right? Between him and Klopp at the moment.
I'll put Tuchel in there too after he won a Champions League last season.
I wouldn't put Tuchel. In my opinion, no one's progressed under Tuchel. None of the Chelsea players have progressed under Tuchel. Who? Tell me who.
I'm trying to think. I don't know. No one yet.
See what I mean?
Not even Timo Werner. I actually thought Timo Werner will start finding form after a German coach came in.
No one.
There's been no one.
No one. In my opinion, he's only decreased player. Kante is not playing the way he does, and Kante was a beast. Had a beautiful Euros as well, Had a very good Euros. Last year's Champions League killed it. You're going to tell me all of a sudden his form's just disappeared?
His form never disappeared. It's just that he hasn't been given the chances.
Exactly. What changed? What changed? What are you trying to do? Yeah. Right? You're going to tell me Mateo Kovacic is a better starter in front of Kante?
Hell no.
Then why? No, why is that happening? You're going to tell me that Eric Christensen finds a spot in front of Kante? Right?
Yeah.
I understand Jorginho, but Jorginho and Kante in a midfield position is a killer. That's a very good midfield as well.
That's a very good midfield. Jorginho and Kante together is a very good midfield. That's for pretty much one of the Champions League last season is Jorginho and Kante in midfield.
Right. So you're going to tell me who's progressed. Okay, cool. Lukaku scored a few goals for Chelsea.
No, he's only scored in the first 2 games. He's only scored in the first 2 games.
Congratulations, my bro. Literally, congratulations. Good for you, mate. Right. So, in my opinion, Tuchel hasn't progressed anyone. Hasn't progressed anyone at Chelsea. They're literally the same squad as the Lampard, bar Lukaku.
True, I'll give you that.
Right, that's why I say it's Pep, Klopp, maybe Tuchel, right, in the Premier League, right? Because obviously Pep, just his mind state, the way that he talks, the way he demands his players. You take Harry Kane there, I guarantee you he won't have this form.
Yeah,
he won't have this form. You have all those creative players around him. Everyone.
He'll get top service.
Jack hasn't hit the ground running, but you can see
there's little sparks here and there. Yeah,
sparks. Exactly.
I know what you mean. And he will eventually hit the ground running soon. I reckon.
Exactly. That's why I'm not stressed about Sancho. So Sancho's every season for Borussia Dortmund, Sancho hasn't scored in the first 12 games.
Yeah.
His first 12 match weeks.
Yeah.
In the next 10 games after the first 12, he's had 6 goals, 6 assists.
See, that's why I don't really care about Man United, but that's why it'd be good for Sancho to get more games. As in to start more games. Don't be on the bench. You got to start him. So he gets used to the Premier League. So he gets used to playing for Man United so he gets that that familiarity with the players around him. Yeah.
And especially now with Marcus Rashford coming back. He might be back in the middle of next month. Right.
Well, there you go.
So now
you put Rashford on the left, Sancho on the right, or whatever. And that's what you do.
And then you put Greenwood in the middle, maybe play to him and Ronaldo up front.
Yeah, you can do that.
Right. So So yes, I understand he doesn't play on the left. You know, he's not a natural left winger. But if you play on the right, you can play on the left. You know what I mean? It's not that hard. But
Depends on what foot you are. If you could play with both feet, then it's more suitable for you to change sides.
But yeah, that's why I'm not real stressed. And you can see that. So then when you say if you're Pep and you see Harry Kane in this form, I don't think Pep's stressed because he knows what kind of player Harry Kane is.
Fair enough. Yeah, I can see Pep getting the best out of him for sure. He can squeeze whatever juice he's got left. But think about this: Harry Kane's going to turn 30 soon.
Yes,
that's another issue as well.
Yes,
you know what I mean.
Yes. All right. So the game that I told you could be a very good underdog game, which turns out to be Brentford Liverpool. What a game. What a game. What's all this using just scoring bangers outside the box?
Well, we never really did score bangers outside the box. If you look at last season,
every week, you're just scoring bangers outside the box.
I'm loving it.
Henderson,
Naby Keita,
Mane, Naby Keita, Curtis Jones.
Yeah, man.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
I think maybe after last season, we needed a player who can score from outside the box.
Yeah, but now everyone apparently
and it looks like everyone's been training that, so it's been fantastic. It's just that I was most disappointed about our defending. Our defending was a shambles in this game. Every goal that Brentford scored was just scrappy as.
Yeah.
You know, like from the first game, from the first goal, like Fabinho was caught out of position, where he could have done much better. I don't know, like the whole defense for me was just shambolic defending. I believe that we should have just shut shop after we scored our second goal, because by then it was like 2-1. We shouldn't have gone toe-to-toe with Brentford, because every time we go toe-to-toe with a team like Brentford or Watford or Leeds United, you know, we get killed. And we always got killed against Leeds United last season too, where we just beat them 4-3 because of a penalty. You know, that could have been a shocker as well. You know, I'll give credit where it's due. Brentford did have a really good game. I gotta say, what's his name? Ivan Toney. You know, everyone's been singing their praises.
Toney, how good is he, right?
Dude, he's very good. I think Klopp's looking at signing him as well. But I don't know.
He's all good.
These are all rumors, so we don't really know. But you know, he reminds me of a young Didier Drogba. Honestly, very strong, powerful. Him and what's his name? Mbuema. The way they'll be linking up, very exciting to see. And I told you at the start of the season, I told you Brentford will be that new Sheffield United, that new Leeds United, where this is the team to come to the Premier League and it will stay in the Premier League for a season, minimum a season, maybe more. We don't know.
But see, I think Brentford's just goal this season is to stay up. That's it.
Oh, of course.
Brentford's goal is to stay up.
Of course.
You know, and if they continue this form, then
they will stay up.
They will stay up.
I think they're sitting ninth at the moment.
Yeah,
they're doing very well.
Yeah, I really like this team. This team's very good. You know,
look, it all depends. It all depends. If their depth in their squad is very poor.
Yeah, but they're yeah, I understand.
You know what I mean? Like,
you got to look at the team. You got to remember that, bro. Yeah.
If Ivan Toney gets injured, what happens to him?
Yeah,
that's it. That's all it takes, and they're out.
Let's talk about the shocker of the season: Leeds sitting in relegation.
Leeds, yeah, man, losing to West Ham. Well, look, I'm gonna
Mikel Antonio back in the squad and scoring banging goals again, bro. It was a good game. It was an even game. It was just,
dude, how good is Mikel Antonio? He was so underrated. So
he's
underrated,
fine.
man.
And they won again in Europa this morning as well.
Who was
How
against
good.
Whistler, some Polish team, I think.
I don't know, but they're sitting top of their table.
There you go.
Right?
Fucking hell,
How
man.
crazy is that?
Moyes is doing wonderful things with a West Ham side that I thought would get relegated last season. Oh, man. Do you want to have a look at our predictions?
Well, I was gonna while we do that, I was gonna talk about the shithousery the Crystal Palace Brighton game was.
I didn't really watch it, to be honest.
So Crystal Palace, Zaha scores 45th minute, 2 minutes into the extra time, a penalty. Starts going like this to the crowd, like pushes his ear forward. I can't hear you. Neil Maupay scores 95th minute extra time, runs in front of the Chelsea fans. You know,
The Crystal Palace fans.
Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
Right?
Selhurst Park.
It's just the biggest shithousery. Just that it is, right? And it's just crazy. It was so.
Do you believe that Brighton could have gone top of the table if they had just beaten Crystal Palace?
Which is crazy. That's why I think the Arsenal game will be a massive one.
Massive test for Arsenal to see how they'll perform against Brighton.
All right, let's look at our predictions.
Let's go through our predictions and we'll count our scores up. I'll share the screen. Can you see it?
Yes.
All right, we'll start with the first one, Chelsea versus Manchester City. I went for the Chelsea win. You went for a Man City win, so you get half a point for that.
Woo! Also, while you're saying that, Solskjaer's literally come out with a statement about Donny van der Beek saying it's not just Donny, it's players. I've got a squad of internationals, and if we're going to be successful, we need positive energy, not sulkers.
Whoa. I want to ask you, is Fred an international?
Yes, for Brazil.
Does he actually get into the squad for Brazil?
Apparently so.
Has Brazil gone that shit?
Yeah, apparently so.
Since when was Brazil that shit?
Apparently so, my bro, unfortunately.
Man, that 7-1 loss to Germany really fucked them up.
Still trying to recover.
Oh, jeez.
Here, let me see. Yeah, he played in the Copa America. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay. Fair enough. I had no idea. Okay.
Yeah. So
let's move along. Man United versus Aston Villa. I went for the draw, and it was almost a draw if Bruno Fernandes had put away that penalty. Man, I have to say the balls on Martinez.
Bro, Martinez, bro.
He's a whole new person since that Copa America.
He was already like that even last season. Even for Arsenal, he was. I feel like that breakout part for when he played with Arsenal. He was a bit shy. But all last season he was like that. And he was very underrated and very unseen. Right, and the way he was pointing at Ronaldo, saying that he wanted Ronaldo to take it and whatnot. He didn't get in Bruno's head. Bruno just skied it.
Yeah. Well, it's weird too because Bruno hasn't been taking the same style of penalties. This is the second time he's missed this season from the spot. If you realize from last season, he used to do that hop and skip or whatever it was. And
the little jump before kicking the ball.
He hasn't been doing that lately. And I think he should be going back to his old style.
Well, lucky we didn't get a penalty against Villarreal because he was going to take it. So, yeah.
I think the next penalty will be taken by Ronaldo. I think Ronaldo would say, "You've had your chance. It's time."
No, but him and Bruno, they're closer than that.
That's true. That's true.
And Bruno, they're closer.
And you can see when they're like when you are firing and it's those two, firing together. You can see the closeness with Ronaldo and Bruno.
Of course, because they're Portugal. They're Portuguese.
Brothers, All right, it's moving on. Oh yeah, Man United versus Aston Villa. I went for the draw. You went for the Man United win, and a big win at that. How wrong you were. I was wrong too. So we get no points for that. Moving on to Everton versus Norwich. Well done, bro, for the 2-0 Everton scoreline prediction.
Big result for Everton, my bro.
Mate, you've actually done well this week. I've done shocking, man.
Thank God,
you
bro. Thank
you
God.
need the
I
points to catch me.
I needed it, bro.
1 point for you on that one. Leicester City versus Burnley. I went for the Leicester win.
Big, bro. Leicester City not looking at the same team, bro.
Yeah, man. Brendan Rodgers, man, flopping this whole. I think he's out of it. That's it. I reckon they're out of the top 6. They're done. They're done. The race is finished. They're out of it.
I believe that, bro.
Drawing to Burnley at home is unacceptable.
Yeah.
Unacceptable. We both went for the win, for the Leicester City win. We went 3-1. I went 2-0. The game ended 2-2. So again, we get no points for that. Leeds United versus West Ham. Mikel Antonio scoring the goal in the dying last seconds, minute.
Yeah, I know, bro.
Where I could have got the scoreline correct, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Thank God. Thank God. Thank you, Mikel. Thank you, Mikel.
Again, no points for both of us. Watford versus Newcastle United. I went for the Watford win, hoping Ismail Assar will continue his great form going into this match. It wasn't to be. Newcastle drawing with Watford 1-1. You went for the Watford win, so did I. Both no points again. The game at Brentford Stadium, or I can't remember what stadium it was. Brentford something. You got half a point, so you got the draw right.
Thank you.
I got it all wrong because I'm an idiot. I'm a fraud.
You haven't got any points yet, bro. What the hell?
Dude, I'm a fraud who said that we were going to beat them 4-1.
You did not get any points this week,
dude. No points.
Literally no points this week.
Man.
What the hell? Wow.
Let's go to the next one. Southampton versus Wolves. Again, no points for both of us. You got the scoreline correct, but the other way.
Good result for Wolves. Good result for Wolves.
Good result for Jimenez. Back scoring.
Back.
Well done for Jimenez.
First time, yeah.
Continuing on. Yeah, especially after coming from his major injury.
No, I thought it was going to be at home because all the home fans would have just erupted.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Arsenal, Tottenham, 3-1. Obviously, you went for a draw. I went for the Tottenham win.
And again, you got a point as well for the Crystal Palace versus Brighton game, bro.
Let's go.
Dude, has that ever happened? I got nothing.
Nothing, literally nothing. I've got 3 points. We're back in it. We're tied. Let's go.
Well done, bro. Well done.
Boom.
Bro,
See?
Let me count just in case. Yeah, 3 points. 3 points.
Let's go.
11-11, bro. You came back. Nice.
Let's go.
All right, so those were our results for our predictions for game week 6. All right, let's stop sharing that. Wow, what a disappointment. Very, very disappointing.
Disappointed for you, mate, not for me, brother.
I got to get my next predictions spot on. I swear. All right, you've caught me now. That's it. It's game on. That's it. There's no mercy.
No mercy. All right, relax.
All right. Thank you all for watching. That's all we have for you right now. But stay tuned. Again, we'll be back with our predictions for the next game week. And sometime soon, we'll give our predictions for the league coming up.
Maybe we'll do it because after this week, it's international break. So maybe we'll put out a video
we'll do it during the international break for sure. We're gonna have to do that.
Now that all the teams should be starting to find themselves gel together and whatnot.
Yeah. It'll be a good time to give our predictions for the league.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Do that good stuff for us. It really helps us a lot. And goodbye for now. We'll see you later. Goodbye.